When did you know that Kyler Murray was going number one to Arizona?
Until the words came out of Goodell's mouth. It's nuts because we've never had a situation like that. Obviously, last year with Baker Mayfield, we were wondering if it was Baker or Darnold, but it really could have been a bunch of names that started off the draft last night. And on top of it, the intrigue about where Josh Rosen was going. I would have put the number, the percentage of where the Murray being taken and Rosen being kept by the end of the night, I would have put that in the single digits of likelihood of percentage, 5%, something along that lines. I'm stunned that Rosen is still on that team right now. I'm stunned that the Cardinals did not have something in their right or left-hand drawer that's been planned over the last week or so to just pull out and say, the minute we take Murray, who wants him? If we take him, and then just have the bidding behind the scenes. And if it's known that they were bidding on Rosen, well, it doesn't matter because they're taking their guy. It just makes no sense that Rosen is still on that team right now, Dan.
Robert Klemko, Monday Morning Quarterback, he just tweeted out, the Cardinals GM Steve Keim didn't start taking calls and text on Josh Rosen trade until minutes before the draft started, per sources, and Rosen's value diminished with every pick. As a result, nobody came close to offering the first-round pick the Cardinals were seeking. I had heard, it was 3 weeks ago, where I was told nobody is giving a first-round pick to the Cardinals for Josh Rosen. And I would have thought now the leverage goes back down, unless you're going to go, well, somebody's after the first round or maybe the second round, they go, we didn't get our guy or a guy. Now we'll trade for Josh Rosen. Maybe have a little leverage. I just don't know what the Cardinals, what that stance was, what the philosophy is going into Josh Rosen's situation.
Yeah, it's exactly right. And now you've got a kid who is very upset. There's just no other way to put it. And, for him to still be on this roster right now makes no sense. I had Mariucci on my show the other day and asked him, is it possible that they could keep Murray and Rosen? And he called that gasoline and matches. Those were the 3 words that he used. Wow. Because not only are you going to have a young kid in the quarterback room whose job was just taken from him, but also on top of it, you got a kid who's smart enough to be able to verbalize this in a way or internalize it in a way that just might make it even worse. So he's handled it nothing but professional so far, and I've been given every indication that he's going to continue to do it that way. And I don't know if Miami's going to bail them out. That's the only way to term it right now is bail them out.
Yeah.
Because everything I've heard, Dan, and I'm sure you have, every possible play they can by winning as many games as they possibly can and still winding up with Tua next year.
I know.
So I don't know how they'd pull that off, but I don't think they're going to scrap all that unless they could get Josh Rosen for pennies on the dollar, which it looks like he's going to have to be available for.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.